Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Brandon Bell. He's Metcalfe County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources. Good morning, Brandon.
Morning, Joanne.
Well, Brandon, today we're going to talk a little bit more about maintenance of equipment and specifically about batteries.
Yeah, in the earlier show we talked about antifreeze and how important it was to keep that at a very low freeze point. That is one of the most important things that you can do. But in addition to that, there are several other things that we want to think about. You know, we need to do proper maintenance to our equipment, whether it be a tractor, a lawnmower, a side-by-side, our farm truck, whatever it may be. I'm just looking at all the stuff here that I've got that I need to maintain and that I probably need to do a better job maintaining. But most of the things that we have here are going to have a battery, whether it be our side-by-side, our zero-turn lawnmower, our truck, our tractor, whatever it may be. And that battery and the strength and maintenance of that battery becomes very important when we get into the winter months. If you'll notice on a battery, it tells you how many cranking amps that this battery has and how many cold cranking amps that there are. And you'll notice that oftentimes a battery that seems really strong during the summer, when we get down in the winter, that's usually when we're going to have battery failure. And the last thing that we want to do is change our battery when it's 10 below zero with a sharp wind. And that's usually when things tear up, when they're stressed, especially from the cold when it comes to a battery. So some things that we need to do is we need to make sure that our cables and our cable ends and our battery terminals or posts are free of corrosion, because we want as strong of a connection as we can get when we go out there, especially in the winter, to try to start this tractor. Also, we need to check the date on our battery. They should be punched out. When you buy that battery, they should punch it out. Number one, for warranty purposes. Number two, so you'll know how long that battery has been in that piece of equipment. And if we're getting up there where we've had that battery in there several years, even though it may seem strong right now, might be a good idea to consider having it replaced before winter, or take it to your local parts store and have it tested and have them give sort of an evaluation on the health and the life of that battery.
Those are all really good points, Brandon, because a lot of times we just don't think about something until we have a problem. And then we probably could have done maybe some things to where we wouldn't engage in that situation.
Okay, as most of us know, different tractors have different uses. We may have some equipment that is only used during planting season, during harvest season, and that may be ready to go into storage, into the shop, or into the shed, maybe until spring. But a tractor such as the one I'm standing in front of, it's just getting ready to get started because its primary job is to put out rolled hay during the winter. So I need to make sure that I have a strong battery ready to go. Sometimes, Joanna, we don't realize how bad a shape our equipment may have gotten in since we last checked it the last time. I've got a terminal right here. I really didn't know that it looked this bad, but what I need to do is I need to take that apart. I need to either clean it real good with some terminal cleaner and then put some corrosion preventative spray on there, or I might even need to replace that cable or cable end.
Okay, Brandon, and you also have another tractor that's sitting right there beside of you, and it is what it's supposed to look like, right?
It is exactly what it's supposed to look like. That tractor is a lot newer. It is not, doesn't have near as many hours on it, and it hadn't sat around and had the time to corrode like the older tractor has.
But Brandon, that's just part of farming. A lot of times when we're busy and we're trying to get everything accomplished, a lot of times equipment maintenance is not one of the things, unless there's a problem that we focus on. But in the downtime, whenever that time might be for your farm, it's really important to pay some attention to your equipment.
Exactly right. And for most people, winter is a great time to do that.
All right, Brandon, do we have more information about equipment maintenance at the university?
We do. You can contact your local extension office, and we have got some publications out of biosystems and ag engineering related to equipment maintenance.
All right, Brandon. Well, we certainly appreciate you visiting with us today, and we appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show. We hope you have a great day.